Retirement crisis in America for people with low 401k balances and $400,000 in child support ends for her. Hi, it's Edward, back with another video. Please take a moment to click the thumbs up button below and consider subscribing to the channel. Please also share this video with your friends. Thank you for your support. Today, I read several financial news articles. I've included links to the articles in the description below. I encourage you to read the articles to support the authors and news sources. As a private American citizen, I'd like to report and share my transformative thoughts through commentary regarding small sections of these articles that are of public interest. Today, I read an article on Yahoo Finance put out by Benzinga and written by Janine Mancini titled, "The Median 401k Balance for Any Age is Much Lower Than Expected. Many over 50-year-olds have barely enough for a new car." The author of this article referenced a report from Vanguard titled, "How America Saves 2023. I have to tell you, I really like the fact that both the average and median account balances were reported. In my opinion, the median is often more telling. For those 65 and older, the average 401k account balance is $232,710, and the median account balance is only $70,620. If someone is over the age of 65 and they will be relying only on a 401k and Social Security to survive on during retirement, that $70,620 is only going to generate $2,824.80 per year when applying the 4% rule, or $235.40 per month. That $235.40 per month might cover your car insurance and fuel for your car, but that's really about it. I just don't think people realize how this lump sum of money translates to income in retirement. Maybe they do understand, but they don't care because there is nothing they can do about it and they want to live in denial. This continues to perplex me. Getting back to the data, people between 55 to 64 years of age have an average 401k balance of $207,874 and a median balance of $71,168. Those between the ages of 45 to 54 have an average 401k balance of $142,069 and a median account balance of $48,301. People 35 to 44 years of age have an average account balance of $76,354 and a median account balance of $28,318. Individuals who are between the ages of 25 to 34 have an average account balance of $5,236 and a median account balance of $1,948. My friends, this data is disturbing. If you do a search online, you can read articles about senior citizens living in their cars or on the streets. You can read articles about a retirement crisis in America right now. However bad this is right now, I believe it may get a lot worse in the future based on the numbers being reported by Vanguard. On the flip side of the coin, there is something we need to take into consideration. It is certainly possible that some of these individuals with small 401k balances have a spouse with a large 401k balance. It's also possible some of these people will inherit a lot of wealth from their parents at some point. Please also consider the possibility that some of these people may not have wanted to invest their money in the Wall Street casino, and instead they own farmland or rental homes. It's also possible some of these people have other retirement accounts beyond a 401k, such as a 403b or a 457b or a traditional IRA or a Roth IRA or a SEP. Some individuals may have multiple 401ks if they worked at several different companies throughout their career. We really don't know the full circumstances for everyone. With all that said, I am still concerned by the data that was shared in this article. It is unfortunate that the average and median 401k balances are so small. I think some people will near retirement age and then will figure out that they didn't save nearly enough and it will be too late. According to the author, both the average and median balances fall well short of a common $2 million retirement nest egg. Following the 4% withdrawal guidelines, a $2 million balance would mean someone could take out $80,000 per year without negatively impacting the principal. It's an amount that takes into consideration rising healthcare costs in retirement, and staying close to a pre-retirement lifestyle. Well, my friends, a lot of the individuals who made up the data set shared in this article will most likely never hit $2 million in their 401k. That is the sad reality. Understand, not everyone needs $2 million either. Some people have a home paid off, a reliable car paid off, and live in an area with low property taxes. There are some individuals who may be able to live somewhat comfortably off Social Security and a very small amount of income from their 401k. Everyone's situation is certainly unique. I read some of the comments beneath this article, and I found some of them to be very interesting. The first comment that really stood out to me came from someone named Ron, who said, "This year is the first time that I've seen multiple articles recommend a retirement nest egg goal of $2 million. For most of my adult life, I remember it being $1 million. Either I am way behind, or these articles are now geared toward generations younger than me. In other words, at age 60, I've aged out, or they are moving the end posts on me. I am 60 years old. I've managed to save about $1.2 million in my 401k and IRAs. I'm still working and plan to work another 8 years. I've cut retirement contributions 50% and am now focusing on being debt-free at retirement. But I don't see how I'll have $2 million post-tax when I hang up my hat." Well, my friends, this guy Ron is spot on. Many articles I've referenced in the past have been focused on saving $1 million. Well, now it's $2 million. Depending on where you live in the country, that amount might not even be enough given how expensive life has gotten in recent years. Whether you like her or dislike her, Susie Orman was in the news recently saying $2 million is nothing. It's pennies in today's world. I'll include a link to that article in the description below. Another commenter named John made reference to the data presented in the article and said, "Wow, that's low. Good thing is maybe people will continue to work and contribute to Social Security when I'm retired and traveling." Another commenter named JJ wrote, "I remember back in the 80s when they sacked our pension and sold us on the self-directed 401k. We were all going to be millionaires and be able to retire at 50. Then October 1987 happened and slapped us back into reality." Well, my friends, gone are the days of pensions for most people. I'm not saying they don't exist, because they do. If you work for the state or the federal government, you can get a pension. If you are a teacher or fireman or policeman, you can also get a pension. These pensions are still out there, but it is not the norm at most companies anymore. Gone are the days when you can graduate high school, get a job at a factory making a livable wage with union protection, and get a lifetime pension without ever having to contribute a dime of your own money to a 401k. This is the reality that we all live in. Some people may have to work into old age and never retire. Some who have retired may need to go back to work if they didn't save enough and the cost of living is crushing them. What do you think about the average and median 401k balances reported in the article that I referenced? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Speaking of people needing to go back to work, I read an article today on yahoo.com put out by In Touch and written by Kayla Adelkoa titled, "Katie Holmes is actively looking for work as Tom Cruise child support payments near end." Frantic Katie Holmes is racing to reinvent herself as her kid with ex-Tom Cruise turns 18 next month, meeting an end to the hefty $400,000 she gets every year in child support. Well, my friends, she is fortunate to have been receiving such a large amount of child support for all these years. There are a lot of single mothers who are owed child support they haven't been receiving because the father of their child or children hasn't been paying. Katie Holmes is lucky she is not in that type of situation. She is a talented actress, and I have no doubt she will be able to secure some great acting roles in the future. I thought she was pretty good in Batman Begins, Miss Meadows, and The Gift. I'm sure acting is not an easy job at times. It sure isn't as easy as simply collecting $400,000 per year in child support. I wish her the best when she loses this steady stream of income. I really doubt she has to go back to work. If she wisely invested some of her past earnings, she should be able to live off the returns from those investments. Of course, the author of this story didn't get into any details about this. I'm curious if any of you know anyone who receives close to $400,000 per year in child support. If you do, tell me about it in the comment section below. Please keep in mind that everything in this video is for entertainment purposes only, and nothing in this video is financial advice or advice of any kind. If you need advice, seek advice from a qualified professional in good standing who puts your interests first and foremost. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel. Please also consider sharing this video with your friends. I want to extend a special thanks to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. I want to also thank all of my channel members. Check out some of the great books that I suggest you consider reading in the description below. I've included Amazon affiliate links to these books. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Stay healthy and wealthy. I'll see everyone in the next video.